So what's up, people? Today is Zumba. So you get to watch me prepare. Ha 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 ha. Not too much, not too crazy. A little something. You know. Feeling the brawls. Nothing crazy. Just feeling in the little areas where it's the little bars. But while I do that, let's talk, y'all. Let's talk. How y'all been? One of the things that was on my mind earlier today, as I was just sitting trying to get some work done, trying to figure out what songs I was going to do for tonight, was, isn't it weird, like how when you bring up a topic that needs a solution, an issue that needs a solution, and instead of people trying to find a solution, they try to correlate the issue to something else that has nothing to do with what you're talking about to deter from solving the issue. So for instance, if I say police brutality is an issue and we need to do something to resolve that problem, somebody might say, well, what about all the shootings and killings in Chicago? What about black on black crime? And then I would effectively say to them, okay, what about it? Because if you're not going to talk about white on white crime, then why are you talking about black on black crime? Because you see what I'm saying? Like, one issue, bringing up that topic does not help fix the other issue. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I don't feel like black people killing black people is a problem, but I also feel like white people killing white people is a problem as well. So, you know what I'm saying? So all of that needs to be looked at. Not just that, but like I said, you talking about the black on black crime, white on white crime, okay, let's fix that too. But at the same time, we still got to fix this issue about police brutality. So the reason why I said all of that is, sometimes we like to talk about issues like toxic masculinity. And then someone will bring up, well, there's no issues with toxic masculinity. It's because nobody wants us to be, we have issues with men wanting to be identified as this and that. And, you know, whether or not you believe or you agree with that, that's neither here nor there. There's still an issue with toxic masculinity. And we grow up with this. You know, how many times have you heard when you were a kid? I've heard this all the time. People tell the little boys if they cry over something, oh, stop that. Boys don't cry. Men don't cry. And I used to always think, well, if men don't cry, oh my God, are they robots? Do they not have emotions? Do they just, you know, go through life not feeling anything? So this teaches men that they're not supposed to get emotional about anything. They have to bottle up their feelings. They're not allowed to feel. They're not allowed to have a moment where they are weak. That's a lot to put on a person. I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me, you know. And I've even found myself saying that to my sons when they were little. And then I've just stopped because it's not right. It's stupid. What do you mean boys don't cry? Of course boys cry. Humans cry. If you have feelings and something is bothering you, you're going to cry. If that's how you express your grief, you know what I'm saying? So to tell somebody, oh, you're a man, men don't cry, that's ridiculous. I mean, even if you believe in the teachings of the Bible, even Jesus wept when his best friend died, when he found out Lazarus died. So of course men cry. Men cry. Why wouldn't they? They are human, aren't they? So it's just like when we tell little boys, oh, you don't play with dolls. Why? If a child would play with any toy that you present to him or her, they will play with a box. They will play with a shoestring. They will play with the remote control. They will play with whatever. And they don't know that a specific toy is supposed to be for a boy or a girl. And then when we say stuff like, oh, you get really upset and you snatch the toy away because now the kid is thinking, oh, if I play with this, if a boy plays with a doll, it's wrong. But aren't action figures dolls? It's the same thing. Oh, girls don't play with balls. Girls don't play football. Girls don't do this. I heard that growing up. I'm Generation X. I'm 45 years old. Now, a long time ago, when I was in college, I had the idea that I wanted to be an NFL referee. But I didn't see a lot of females doing that. So I automatically assumed, girls don't do that. So I kind of just, girls don't do that. And I let it go. But it was always, and still has been, because even up until last year, I was looking into ways to become a referee. Of course, you don't just shoot straight up to the NFL. You have to work your way up. You have to do some flag football, some local high school, then college. You have to work your way up. But I was going to do that, but then, Corona happened and I couldn't go to any of the trainings and all of that good stuff. But, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe one day. But I said all that to say this is there is an issue with toxic masculinity. It's not to say that men shouldn't behave manly, if that's what you want to call it. If that's how you choose to present yourself, okay, be that way. But if another guy wants to cry or be in his feelings or be emotional about something, that's also okay. We have to stop placing these societal roles on people and making them feel like if they're one way or another, then they're not okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, let people do them. It's not that difficult. Let people just do and be who they want to be. I feel like the world will be a much better place. Well, that's all I got on that. But let me know what you think. Pop it in the comments. Holla. The highlight from around the eyebrows. Okay. I'm going to put a little primer on my eyelids just so the color can pop. I think I'm just going to do a solid. No, actually, I'm going to put purple and black because I'm wearing purple and black. Not that that matters, but I'm feeling kind of purpley today. It was just Mardi Gras not long ago, and I got to represent my hood, my state, my city, and my state. Let's go get 'em. Let's go get 'em. Hey, let's go get 'em. Second line, let's go get 'em. Put your power. Let's put some powder, just a little bit, on the eyebrows. So let's sort. I got my Julius Place. Black-owned makeup companies out there. Highly pigmented, great products, reasonable prices. Let's go get them. I use Revlon Color Stay and Color 450 Mocha. Holla at your girl. And I never use a lot because my skin is pretty clear and I feel like foundation is just to even you out. And if you don't have a whole lot of blemishes, why would you cake on gobs of product. Just put what you need and then move on with life. I'm just pressing it in. Pressing. Cover up the mustache. Do you have a mustache? Sometimes you might get one. I'll be right back. I'm going to use this palette from Anastasia's Beverly Hills. Putting some Blizzak right above the lash line. Don't you love makeup faces? Like the ones you make when you're making up. It's like, it always looks so funny to me. Ooh, child. This is by J. LaRue. It's called White Gold, and it is very fine. I mean, it flies everywhere. Just gonna be sparkling. And now we are very sparkled. We are sparkled. Do you hear me? Sparkled the blankety blank up. So sparkled. And there are little sparkles everywhere now, all in my hair. Just gonna clean up some of the sparkles. I buttered up this. Okay. It still sparkles. I got it all in my do-rag. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? Don't wear lashes when I teach. Did it one time and they were coming out. Is you wild when you teach? If you ain't wild, there's something wrong. Okay. Let's do some highlighting. Do 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 do.